Kidzuko! Welcome to the Wild Woolly What Is That Thing world of the Creature Cases Top 5!
I'm Detective Sam Snow.
And I'm zoologist Kit Casey. We're agents of CLADE, the Covert League of Animal Detective Experts. And today, we're counting down the top 5
Hungriest creatures!
I hope you have lots of snacks nearby and a big appetite, because today we're looking at some of the hungriest creatures in the animal kingdom.
Huh, I already know who the hungriest creature is.
Who?
You!
Me?
Oh, yeah. I've seen how you devour your lunch. I don't think there's any competition.
Oh, that reminds me, I have a leftover sandwich around here somewhere.
Oh, Kit.
Oh, right, the video. Let's get started. Number 5. Humpback whales.
Whoa, those whales are massive. They must need to eat a lot to grow that big.
Exactly. Humpback whales are some of the largest animals on the planet, and big animals mean bigger appetites.
So, how much food are we talking? Could a humpback whale eat an entire pizza in one go?
An entire pizza would be nothing to a humpback whale. Humpback whales eat over 1 million calories every day, which is like eating 1,000 pizzas.
1,000 pizzas? You'd need a pretty big oven to fill that order.
Luckily, humpback whales don't eat pizza.
Let me guess. If they live in the ocean, they must eat fish.
Sort of. Humpback whales eat fish and creatures called krill.
Krill must be pretty big to keep a whale full.
Actually, even though whales are huge, most of the food they eat is tiny. Krill are actually a type of itty-bitty shrimp.
Well, they must eat a ton of krill to stay full. How do they catch so much?
Humpback whales use a technique called bubble net feeding to catch their food.
How does that work?
Humpback whales work together, swimming in circles and blowing bubbles to create a net that traps their food in one spot. Then, the whales take turns scooping up huge mouthfuls.
Ha! Using teamwork and bubbles to catch fish. That's brilliant. Who's next on the list?
Number 4. Hummingbirds.
Aren't hummingbirds some of the smallest birds in the world? How can a tiny bird be one of our hungriest creatures?
Even though hummingbirds are tiny, they need to eat a lot. Their wings beat up to 80 times per second, so they use a lot of energy.
Wow! Look how fast their wings are flapping. It looks like a blur. What do they eat to give them all that energy?
They drink nectar from different flowers. Hummingbirds can feed from over 1,000 different flowers in a single day.
Oh, what's in the nectar that gives them so much energy?
Nectar is a sugary liquid that many flowers make, and hummingbirds eat up to double their weight in it every day.
Double their weight? That would be like me eating 200 CLADE cakes.
CLADE cakes.
Stay focused, Kit.
Sorry. CLADE cakes just sound really good right now. But let's move on to our next creature. Number 3. Elephants.
I'm not surprised that elephants made our list. They're so big.
Yup. Elephants are the biggest land animals in the world.
And I remember what you said before. Big animals mean bigger appetites.
Exactly. Elephants are also the largest herbivores, which means they only eat lots and lots of plants.
With all those plants, they must be pretty healthy. You know, it might be fun to share a salad with an elephant.
You might have a hard time keeping up with them. Elephants eat hundreds of pounds of food every day.
So it would probably be a pretty big salad. But if elephants eat so much, what's left for the other animals? It seems like one elephant could eat an entire forest.
Don't worry, Sam. Elephants are actually one of the most important animals for keeping their environment healthy and strong.
But how do they keep the forest healthy if they eat so much of it? Are they planting trees?
Kind of. Elephants have a very stinky way of spreading seeds.
Stinky? Uh-oh. Don't tell me.
Elephants spread seeds with their dung.
Ah, you mean elephant poop?
Yup! Because elephants eat so many different types of plants and fruits, their dung is packed with different seeds. And as the elephant travels, it spreads the seeds in their dung.
So, you mean when I eat my morning mango?
You might be able to thank elephant dung for that.
Well, I do love a good fruit salad. So, thank you, elephants. But I think I'll stick to planting seeds the old-fashioned way, with a shovel and watering can.
Number 2. Pelicans!
Pelicans? What makes them one of our hungriest creatures?
We've seen some big eaters and animals with big appetites. But pelicans are special because they eat in a pretty unusual way.
Oh, let me guess. It has to do with their big beaks?
Exactly. Pelicans have a large, stretchy pouch that's attached to their beak called a gular pouch.
A gular pouch? How does it work?
Their pouches expand like balloons. When pelicans dive into the water, they scoop up a huge mouthful of water and fish.
I see. So their beak is like a fishing net. But what do they do with all that salty water? They can't drink it, right?
Right. Seawater is way too salty, so they drain it out from the sides of their beaks, but keep the fish inside.
They use their beaks like a strainer. That's pretty smart.
Yep. Pelicans still swallow some salt water, but luckily they have special glands above their eyes that help to remove the extra salt, keeping them healthy and ready to start fishing again.
Wow. It sounds like pelicans are the perfect fishermen.
They really are. In fact, they're so good at fishing, other birds like seagulls will hang around them to try to steal their fish. Sometimes, the seagull will even steal the fish right from the pelican's pouch.
Being a pelican sounds like hard work. They're not just fishing, they're fighting off thieves.
And now, it's time for our number 1 creature. The first 4 are going to be hard to top.
Whales, hummingbirds, elephants, pelicans. Who could possibly be hungrier than them?
Drumroll, please. Cows.
Cows? Do they eat a lot? More than whales or elephants?
Cows definitely eat a lot. Roughly 40 pounds a day.
But whales and elephants eat hundreds of pounds. What makes cows our number 1 hungriest animal?
Cows were practically designed for eating. They spend 8 hours a day eating and then another 8 hours chewing their food.
That's almost an entire day. But I'm a bit confused. They eat and then they chew their food?
Yep. When cows eat, they swallow their food whole and store it in one of their stomachs. Later, they bring it back up to chew it again.
Whoa, hold on. You said one of their stomachs? Does that mean cows have more than one stomach?
Sort of. They have 4 stomach chambers. Cows are part of a special group of animals called ruminants.
Ruminants? What's that?
Animals like cows, buffalo, and yaks are ruminants. That means they have a special stomach structure that allows them to break down tough plants that other animals can't. Their 4 stomach chambers help them get as many nutrients from their food as possible.
So they don't let any of their food go to waste.
And all that food gives cows enough energy to produce milk for their babies. Making milk takes a lot of energy, which is why they're always hungry.
And all that eating means a lot of chewing. Look at them go!
And cows have special teeth for chewing. Their unique teeth are designed to grind up tough grass, breaking it down into tiny pieces so they can digest it more easily.
Like an all-natural lawnmower. Cows really are the ultimate eating machines.
And that's the end of this Creature Cases Top 5. But the adventure doesn't stop there. We want you to add to the list. What other hungry creatures can you think of?
Tune in to our next Top 5 to see what kind of creatures we discover next.
See you then!
Don't forget to check out some of the other fun videos on Kidzuko.